have the first one on my computer. You have to find it. So I've started recording just so that some people that did not attend, they can hear some of the questions and answers. I know it's after a festive day for most people, but we cannot eat and forget that we need food for tomorrow. So, all right, Brother Collins, can you take it over?
Yeah. Thank you, our great sister, for giving this opportunity again. One more shot. I know a lot of people have been asking lots of questions about OnPassive, and they want to know more because there's another WhatsApp group which I'm also involved, and today they were just asking questions back home from Cameroon and all over the world. Just one, and some of them are associating the OnPassive to internet marketing and want more explanation. This evening I'm just like from explaining and telling people what OnPassive is all about. That it's not internet marketing. It's not a 3x3 matrix where people think that affiliate marketing. Because with affiliate marketing or internet marketing, you have to keep on bringing people all over again. So it never stops. And you get what you want to get just from the people you bring. So your benefit depends on the number of people. But this is not OnPassive. And there was a time somebody asked something and I said, okay, so if you want to associate it with internet marketing, what happens when founding position is all over? So those who came late, how would they able to bring people in, because there will be no more founders? And this guy couldn't answer any question. I said, yes, so just to tell you that it's not internet marketing or affiliate marketing or ML and system. So it is nothing to do with that. So I just want to clarify that OnPassive is an IT company with definite product, well-defined product. It's not any type of product, but internet product and IT product, IT software. So I think from there, we just know what OnPassive is all about. It's just an IT company, and take it for this way. You are buying share for one of the biggest IT company which will exist in our modern time. So if you think about Google, you think about Facebook, think about Apple, think about Amazon, think about Bitcoin, not Bitcoin as in trading, but Bitcoin as an application, as a portfolio, as Ash would say. So this is where we are going into. So that is the thing. So people don't even understand the magnitude of the type of company we are going into. But all of us are in the biggest company that have ever existed in mankind. So the only thing we can do for OnPassive is just to pray that all our dreams here comes true, because as long as you are in, you are a winner. You don't need to do anything. You just have to sleep. As Ash will always say, just smile and you get your money. They need you only to smile. You don't need to do anything, and don't think about what, sometimes when you think too much, you get it wrong. As my mom always tells us that if you want, the more you want to see, the less you will see what you want to see. So the only thing you can do, because it is really complicated and it is really huge, and I believe majority of us here are not from IT background. Some of us have different trade, different works of life. And if you want to think about IT, regardless of how they will explain it, you will never understand. Only those who are really IT tech can really understand the magnitude of this. But the simple way we can say here is just register, come in, sleep, and you get your money. Smile, as I said. Forget about the technicality, forget about anything. Just come in, register, and it's just $97, because I know sometimes back home, $97 is huge. But if you ask yourself, $97, will it make you poor or rich? So if you have it in your pocket and you don't register, will the $97 make you more richer than what you are today? Or if you lost $97, what will it make you more poorer than who you are today? I think all of us will answer no. It's just nothing. And if I look at $97 compared to what OnPassive will give us, it is just nothing. I'll just tell you, it's just because Ash doesn't want to give you for free. But I will say it's free. It is free, 100% free, because just to become a customer now for Amazon, what $10,000 to $15,000 for you to become only a customer, and that customer, every time the money has to come off your pocket. Nothing more, nothing less. You have to sweat to get profit. But on passive, for $97, you get the whole ecosystem, and you just have to sleep and make your money. And as we stand today, maybe in the future, some of us here will be millionaire, and everyone will get there in its own time. But you will get like say you get a monthly residual income, and at the long run, you come up with a walk away income. When Ash always talk about walk away income, it means money that you've paid your bills, you've settled all your troubles you have, and you still have more in your pocket, not knowing what to do. That is what they say, walk away income. Just for $97. And one of the things I want to say here is, if I ask a question, how much will $97 worth after 5 years if you're an on-passive member? A lot will say, we don't know. But I can guarantee you that after 5 years with on-passive, your $97 will worth $750,000 after 5 years. You will not even want to sell that position for nothing, because that is the type of money you will be making. I will be making. So I will just leave this point, and if we have any question, I'll give it back to our sister. And if you have any question, we are happy to take it from there.
I'm sorry, Brother Collins. You know, with this type of meeting, people join in different times. You might have to be repeating yourself, but thank you again for your time to really explain this to our community. I'm really passionate, and people is like, why are you so passionate if you don't have to recruit to make money? I've been here and I've seen IT company comes out of nowhere and make money, and we were not part of it. I just look at it as a blessing that somehow December 1st, this came away. And I've taken that as a crusade. For me, that's how I look at it, to make sure that my family and friends that are close to me know about it. It's up to them to see the vision I'm seeing. They're like, oh, but if you don't have to recruit, why are you so pushing this thing? I don't want tomorrow somebody say, but you are selfish. And that's why I tell people in that group, don't be selfish, share your idea. And people are like, why do I want to share my own link if I don't have to recruit anybody? With anything, if you share, they see that the information came from you to share, the company will reward you because they say, oh, you saw the vision and share. But as I said, you don't have to recruit to make money. So my first question is that I see, okay, before I go to start asking questions, Sister Victoria has her hands raised up. Sister Victoria, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good afternoon or good morning to all. I have two simple questions that I just wanted an answer to. As the brother said, Collins said, don't think too much. But again, as human mind, question comes up. So my first question is, he said that we'll get residual income. So where would that residual income come from? Well, we don't recruit, because in other network marketing, you recruit and then you get your residual income from your down line. When they work, you get paid. But since we're not recruiting, how will we get residual income?
Yes, so that's a very good question. And I know this question has have come up time and time again. Ash have answered this question, and everyone who understands will tell you, you will get a residual income. So for instance, you are a founder. I'll just take it in a simple way, and I'll explain it how you will get a residual income. Say you buy a share for, which country are you in? In US, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, say take one of the biggest bank. You went in and you said, yes, I want to get a share. You buy like a portion of share, because most of the banks have shares. You can buy it. And you ask yourself, all right, I'm not recruiting. How will I make money once I buy this share? Remember, all the banks have customers. You don't really care what they are selling. You know, these are banks, high street banks. They have customers who will come in and they said they want maybe current account. Some will go in and say, I want deposit account. Some will say, I want mortgage. Some will even go in and loan money to do other investment. You know, you have investment banking. All these people are customers. They are coming, buying various products for their own use. Those money that they are paying, the profit that they are making from those customers is what they are sharing for all the founders or all the shareholders. That's what is happening. So remember, OnPassive is an IT company. You are coming in as a shareholder. See yourself as a shareholder in one of the biggest IT company. You don't really care if they are selling web services. They will develop web services. They have a company, they have IT technicians, IT engineers, they are building all the software for you and I. Take it from web services, take it from online marketing. Company will come in, buy all of these products. And when they buy this product, again, they are customers. Remember that they are coming in, buying, in, participating as customers. All these customers are all lying under, or say 1 million customers, 1 billion customers. All these customers are coming under us, and we are making profit from what they are buying, from the product they are buying. We are not buy web services. Most companies, like maybe Google, will want to buy web services. It doesn't concern me. I don't really care. As long as I've participated as a founder, what profit comes in, I'll have a little part of it. And that is all. And that's the simple thing I would say. Just forget about customers value, because those people lying under you, they are using the product. Because if they don't pay for the product, we are not making any money. And I will go, for instance, take, for instance, Google. Google is there. People advertise their product on Google, right? They advertise. Company, for you to advertise for, so you can get like a better position. So for instance, when you search for whatever you want to search, whatever soap, whatever product, the company that has this product will come up and search for it. You can just decide to buy. Just one click without buying. These companies are paying Google. They don't care if you buy the product, because I just make a search, went to their search engine, I click on that product. That click, but that only click will take money from the money these people, this company have asked for Google to advertise for them. They are paying it regardless of if people buy or they don't buy. You are paying for it because they are advertising your product. That money is going back to the founders, because remember, Google has founders. They are making money for that. So all these customers, you will see them down on your downline, but you don't know where they are coming from, because they are clicking on all those things, going in, buying the product. And OnPassive is lying on those customers for you to see that it's coming. Whatever they do, it doesn't concern us. They are paying and we are getting money. And that's how we make our money. We don't have to recruit.
Okay, that's clear. It's clear. I understand. So my next question here is, I don't know whether you have an answer or it's the founder, but let me just ask it. They said we will have, when the launching goes on, when you look in your wallet, there will be money in your wallet. But my question here is, if we have money in our wallet, why should we pay the $150 or $300 for our package? Why can't they just deduct whatever in our individual packages and give you the rest? Why should we pay that money up front before we get whatever in our packet?
Brother Collins, before you answer that, let me say something if I give you the floor to answer that. Just look at it this way, that if somebody, if you look at the human mind, if somebody totally just dash you something or give you something for free, you tend not to value it. So paying that first time, one-time fee is you owning your company. So Ash is giving us a company that can be worth thousands of dollars down the line for a total of, we don't know the next fee, but we're working on the worst case scenario, it will be a total of $350. If somebody just gives you something for free, you will not value it. So, and that's why he says that when it launch, right, he's going to give us grace period to raise that money, which will be between $100 to $250. And during that period, he's still going to drive traffic to your domain for you to be making money. So in your back office, you'll be seeing the money in your wallet. But once you pay, you can withdraw that money. He doesn't want us to give you for free. At least you want to own a business. You cannot go and get J&J shares for free, put it that way. I cannot just say, oh, J&J, I'm working for your company. Even me, I work for J&J, I have to buy the shares. They don't give me for free. And I'm working there as an employee. So you have to buy the shares. So that's basically what it is. Did I answer that properly for you?
A little bit, but I'm looking at it like this. Like people will send you mails and things and say, well, you have won $50 or you have won $100 or $1,000. And they say, well, send us $50 or $100 and then we'll send your money. So that's how I was looking at it. But according to what you explained, it's like buying or share. So then the next question is, are we going to pay this money at one point in time before we see that money in our wallet? The 100 to 250.
All right.
Were we
Let
going to
me
buy
answer
that
the question.
share? Were we going to buy that share before we see the money in our wallet? Because if it is a share buying, we have to buy that share before we can benefit from whatever money in our wallet. So that's
All
what
right.
our position is.
Okay, let me answer the question clear so you understand why you will see money in your wallet. Remember, there are about 400 for now, 400,000 people, founders worldwide. I think we're going close to 400,000. And Ash will not wait for one person just to say, you've not buy your shared package. Let me just call it package. You've not buy your package. Ash will not delay anything. The company don't want to delay anything. And they don't want to block your site to say, okay, we'll not drive traffic onto your site because you have not. No, of course not. They will drive traffic to everybody. Regardless of what, they are not waiting for you. They are not waiting for me, regardless of if I have buy my share or not. And remember, that money you are paying is, you are telling OnPassive, work for me. You understand? Because you are not doing anything. It's like you've paid somebody to go and do the job for you. So OnPassive is doing the job for you, driving traffic, telling customer to go to that site to buy the software for you to earn a residual profit. Okay, I'll put it in this simple way. You apply for a job, right? Take it for instance, you want to apply for a job, you have to write your CV, everything before you apply. Say, bring your CV. Your CV registration, the first bit of said, I've registered on the website. Some website will say, pay some money for you to become a registered member. You pay. Now you are only a registered member. You've not done anything. Can you just walk onto that office and say, pay me before I work for you? No, they can't give you salary without you pay. So the thing is, you have to either work first before they pay you. Now, what you are doing is you are paying OnPassive by buying the package for OnPassive to work for you. Though you'll be seeing money in your back office, you cannot claim it because you have not done anything. You have not done any job. Because why we say sleep doing nothing is because you have paid OnPassive to do the job for you and for you to get your profit and get your money. So whatever you are doing is one off your pocket. It is nothing to do with like, oh, I've seen money, take that money. No, you have not done. It's like you tell somebody, go and clear my farm, plant the maize, plant this, and then I'll come only harvest time. The person will tell you, no. Why do you want to come only when it's time to harvest? You were not there when it was working. You have to go and do the job. And because you are not doing the job, you have paid them to do the job for you. That is why you are getting monthly residual profit. And that's why they said you don't have to recruit because you have paid OnPassive to recruit for you. You have paid OnPassive to do everything for you. I hope it clears. The answer is.
Thank you, Sister Victoria.
Thank you so much for clearing that. You did a good job on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sister Victoria, and thank you. Welcome. A lot of people joined after we started, and welcome to this session. If you are here today, either you're a founding member or somebody has shared this information with you, and this is a question and answer session. I raise your hands. I will unmute you and you ask your question. Our brother here from UK has agreed to really educate us on this. As he has said, you don't have to recruit to make money because this is not a pyramid scheme. Once the company is launched, there will be no founding member. That means the last people that join still have to make money. A pyramid scheme is an open scheme. This is not it. This is not online marketing. But if you have the passion like I have, I don't want to be selfish, and I share with my community, I urge you to share with your community so people that see the vision can join as well and not lose this opportunity. So I know if you did not, you were not here before, Brother Collins is willing to repeat himself because some people join at different times and ask questions. So please raise your hand and ask any question you want to ask. Again, this is not an online marketing company, it's an IT company. So please don't be shy. I don't see any hands up. If you have any question, this is your time to ask the question. I allocated at least 2 hours today because I really want us to ask our question. So I'm going to ask Brother Anago Asa to unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Hi, everyone. This is George. I just joined a couple of minutes ago because my auntie patient sent the link to me. Can I have someone really explain to me what this is and how it works? Because I just joined mid-level. I don't know what OPACIF is all about, what it does, and what the benefit can be for me joining.
Bro Collins, take it over, please.
All right. So thank you. And just because you've just become a founder, which is really good. You know, we want more founders. And so in a nutshell, OPACIF is an IT company. Our brother is there, yeah. So OPACIF is an IT company with office in Hyderabad and one in, I think, in the capital city. They have two offices, high-tech office in two places in India, one in Hyderabad, which is the IT company like a Silicon Valley, and they have two offices also in America. So OPACIF started, so they started as co-founder, and it started in 2018, where they started thinking of building software application. At that time, I wasn't a member. So they started 2018 and started building. First, it was like they thought about building internet marketing solution where people can market their product and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, it just took different dimension, and they said, you know what, we can do better than this. We can do better than this. We can really blow the market. And they said, you know what, we will not launch anything. We'll make it like a total solution with all the ecosystem. For instance, you can have Google search, have whatever thing you want, you think of, like medical facilities, medical solutions, IT solutions, those for human resource, accounting, just name them. There's just lot and lot and lot. So it took that dimension and say, you know what, they used to outsource for people to build their software, and they say, no, why can't we have it in-house? Why can't we employ IT engineers, those who can build it for us from ground up, you know, good ones, and something that we don't need to rely on third party to build our software. And you know, for third party people to build their software is really costly, because I've been there and I know how it is. Sometimes you get that difficulties, that bottleneck. Sometimes they can't even upgrade the site, and you calling them, and they'll tell you, you know what, you need to keep on paying and paying and paying. And sometimes the company cannot sustain that. No company can sustain that. If you are not really up, you'll be broke. So the only thing you can do is to have your own IT engineer in-house, and they can build that solution for you. And this is what OPACIF look at, and they say, you know what, let's go out there, hire our own IT tech engineers, from managers to everything, and they can do it. And now they have a big office with almost 600 employees in India alone, who are there building the software day and night, the best of the best solution you can think of. You know, and sometimes you look at some of these solutions, it will just blow you up. Sometimes I used to look at it when Ash is like showing a demo of it, I'm screaming on my own because I can really see it. And I said, my God, people have never think about this. They talk about artificial intelligence in this generation. That is what it's doing. My company built it, but in a very tiny scale. We build intelligent solution maintenance, but it is not what Ash is doing. It is so different. You know, and if you are part of this and you look at what Ash have done, you know that it will blow the world. Some people ask a question today and they said, okay, Ash is building Google search. They have OPACIF Connect. How will it be different from Google? And how would they think that they can take Google market? The first question I asked the person, I said, do you know when Google came? And they said, no. I said, Google came around 2000. What were we using before Google? It was Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer was like the most powerful search engine. Nobody ever imagined that Google would ever kick Internet Explorer, because they used to search Google through Internet Explorer. Now, Google now is like a standalone product. It doesn't have anything to do with Internet Explorer. It is user-friendly, and now today people are not even thinking about Internet Explorer. They are not even thinking about Firefox. I think some of us know Firefox. How many people are using Firefox? Everybody is Google, Google, Google. And this is what Ash have looked at it. Look at their weakness. Put something there that will even take some of the market share from Google. So you are in the best place, my brother, as you ask the question. OPACIF is an IT company with better solution, almost 152 products or 53 products, which will really blow the world. And if I've answered your questions, I think that is it. And what you will have, you talk about what you will get from it. As you've come in, you're founder, you buy a share, you are part of a shareholder now in one of the biggest IT company in the world, where you'll be making from your package fee, you'll be making monthly residual profit. Everything that comes out from your pocket is once. It's once. So you pay once and you get triple. So it's not like something that you'll be paying month after month. You have to come out of your pocket. No, you get your share of $97. Package fee will come, which we don't know, but Ash have just given us the range. It will range between $100 to $250. It will be range between that, but it is one-off package fee, and you start to make monthly residual profit. And if we can guess, it will be something like worst case scenario, $500 a month. That's a lot of money. If someone give you a business and said, you will not do anything, pay $300, and each month you make $500, I don't think you will refuse. We sleep in and you're getting this money. I don't think you will ever say no. You will never say no, because just sleep for doing nothing, and every month you've got your money back. The money you invest, you've got it back, and every month you're making $500. And they are even, that is worst case scenario we are talking. It means it can be more. Because if those who have joined and they've looked at the old pay plan, sometimes we said the old pay plan was really very superb, and they tell us the old pay plan, what they have got now is better than the old pay plan. I'm just saying, what else can you give me? Because the old one, I will take it. I will really kiss Ash in the face and say, give me that old one. But now they are telling us that that old one, scrappy, it multiplied by 10. That is the old one I saw. They say multiplied by 10. That is what you'll be getting.
But can I answer a question?
Wait,
Yeah.
I got a follow-up.
Okay.
So, if I understand well, this is a new IT company that is looking for shareholders, for people to, it's out there for people to buy shares.
Yes, but it will close. So it will not be forever. It is going off soon. Every company have done it. They call it founders, and after that, no more. So when they launch, there will be no more founders or shareholders. So everybody that come in will come as a customer.
Wait, meaning the company will launch or what?
Yes, this is, you know, when you want to join a company that is starting, you are taking a risk with the guy that has an idea, right? So that's why the founding position is there's another venture going called Credit Union. I don't want to go into that, which they ask for founding positions. It means you'll be a founder. So after the company launch, you cannot be a co-founder of something that's already launched. That's what Collins is trying to say. After the company launch, you can still join the company, but you join like somebody buying. We try to use knowledge and terminology that people understand. You join as somebody buying shares for a company that's out there already. It will not be at the same rate as people that join as founding members. That's what they're saying.
Okay, I understand. I understand.
Right.
Have your question be addressed?
I got the sense out of it. Yeah.
Okay, so I want a lot of people have joined. Welcome. I can't really call all of you by name, but I love you all. If you are here today, either you've joined as a founding member or somebody invited you here today and you have questions, please don't be shy. This is an informal question and answer section. Brother Colin here have decided to take his time. He's not even part of any member of my team, but he joined a long time ago. And maybe I should ask you a question, Brother Colin, your IT background, you work with artificial intelligence, you do all of this thing. What made you to join this company as a founding member? And before you answer, if anybody has a question, please raise your hand. I will ask you to unmute yourself and ask them. Tell us a little bit of your background. What made you to say that Unpassive is for me and you joined? Because you have an IT background.
So that's really a good question. So normally I've been in IT for almost 15 years, working for major companies. I think those who are in UK, they know our NHS. So I was like part of the team that involved in building software for the NHS, our health services, then moved into another company, which is also in my town. And again, we build software again for all the retail company, banks, and again, like one of the biggest retail company, who knows, those US, they will know Walmart. It's one of the biggest company in the world. So like bigger retail company in the world. So we built most of the solutions. So without that, we've seen a lot of things going on in the IT world. And we know the modern technology. Sometimes you see modern things that, you know, because, you know, as we always said, customer want is something human beings are so really difficult. And sometimes they want to, people want their life to be easy. And the only way their life can be easy is by technology, you know. And sometimes the more they develop, the more people ask for more. And sometimes you ask yourself, are we able? We are not even sure if we'll be able to deliver this to the people, because they want their life to be easy as well. So what really makes me to join OnPassive? Because normally, even though I was working, sometimes I used to do trading, trade online. I used to trade on most of these giant tech company. No, you cannot even be, like our sister said, you cannot even go close to this company again because all their founder position closed. The only thing you can do is to become a customer by trading. So sometimes I used to trade on crude oil, trade on gold, diamond, all those things, online trading on their platform. Make some monies, and sometimes you lose, sometimes you can make a lot, and sometimes you can lose everything. So but you can never even go close to even be a founder. And I used to say to myself, I said, I don't want affiliate marketing, because people have introduced me to a lot of affiliate marketing where you have to bring, and I asked myself, yes, if I bring 20 people, what if the others don't bring anybody? It means they'll not make anything. I can convince people to join, but I don't even want to go as far as to be convincing people of which I know that they will not make anything. And I said, you know what? Anything without IT, I'm not going in. I said, I wish I'm a founder in Google. I wish I'm a founder, because I know those people who are founders, they are making money. For instance, my company, we are here, we have board of shareholders, founders. They are all billionaires. They are driving Maserati, Aston Martin. I cannot even near them, but we are the one building all the software. They are making their money. We cannot even be a shareholder, even a founder for this company, because you need lots of money to become a founder, millions of pounds or dollars for you to become a founder. So, and when a friend introduced me OnPassive, the first thing I did, I was just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want all this affiliate marketing. I'll prefer to trade, and I'll earn on my trading. And the guy said, go and look at it. So I said, all right, tell me. He couldn't even explain it to me. I said, have you joined? No, someone told me. So send me, I said, okay, text me the name. Text me the name. 2 days, I was so busy, I couldn't look at it. 1 month after, I said, let me just go and Google this OnPassive, what this guy is saying. I just went in Google, I saw it. The first person I stumbled on was Michael Ellis. This guy explained OnPassive, and I was like, what? I said, this is an IT company in the making. I said, 2018, and I joined early this year, early 2020. I said to myself, no. I called this guy, I said, have you made your research on this company? The guy said, no, I don't have time. I said, do you know what you've just introduced to me? The guy said, no. I said, it will be one of the biggest IT company. When I heard about artificial intelligence, I said, no, this man cannot do this. I went and I made research. I stumbled on all those webinars. I've not even become a founder. Not even a founder. I'm still making my research. I'm just pushing away all the negatives. I said, any negative thing, I would not believe in it, because those who make negative comment, at the end of their webinar, they will tell you, click this link and you will join the real company. If you join, you will enter internet marketing. It's their market, and they'll start to call you. Please come to us. And that's why I always tell people, don't follow negative online, because the person is trying to sell their product to you. So I said, okay. When Michael said, your money is guaranteed, I said, all right, let me join. When the first thing said, you are not going to recruit, I said, okay, I'm not going to recruit. So how will I make money? The company will do it for you, will bring customer for you. They have legitimate product, and it's one time off your pocket. I said, all right, and your money back. The thing that really pushed me is, if I go in, because out there I cannot get enough information, because I was just doing my research on my own. I said, okay, if I pay my $97 and I entered, it is not what it is, I will request my money back. When I join, without even getting more of the information, but I already picked my 3 things, I'm not going to recruit, one off my pocket, and they will drive traffic for me, artificial intelligence, with legitimate product. I started looking at their product. I said, my God, this will be web services. Our company cannot be web services, but this company will be web services. And I will tell a lot of people who are here, Amazon is building web services for Walmart. We are building software for Walmart. We are using Amazon Web Services to drive traffic for them. And now Walmart said, we don't want it. Can you build it for us? But we cannot build big scale like that, because we don't have the capacity. And when I look at this company, I said, they will do all of these things. I went, the first webinar I followed was the day the CEO came. When I spoke, I was blowing the roof. I said, this is it, this is it, this is it. I have to get my family on. I was just shouting at everyone, join this company before it's too late. Bitcoin came, we lost everything. Nobody even care about Bitcoin. Bitcoin came, and when the founder position disappeared, most of those people, they are millionaires now. Go into this. I will not explain. I will explain after. Just get it before it goes out. And that's how I got all my family. Then I start to explain that this is an IT company with a legitimate product, and it will blow the world. It is the whole of ecosystem. Please get in. And that's what triggered me, and I went in. I did my research, and I go in. And because I already have pre-knowledge about that IT company, and that's what I've been looking for, I'm in. And I'm everyone, go in. So I think that is the reason why I don't know if my explanation is clear to everyone.
Thank you, Brother Collins. Thanks for that. And because some of the IT background for me is just working in a company, and I see that people, different IT company come and sell us different platforms. We have like 5 different platforms, not speaking to each other. When I attend, as I said to you guys before, this came my way December 1st. And we had some health crisis going at home, so I didn't really go into sharing as much. And the moment I attended 1 or 2 of the webinar, my husband on his sick bed just texted me that, make sure you share this with all the family members. So I go crazy and sharing, and people are like, if you're not recruiting, why are you sharing that crazy? We've seen a lot of companies start and we miss the opportunity. I don't want anybody to say, why didn't you share with me? That's why I'm doing this. However, as I said, this is a question and answer session. If you're here today, either you're just a newly founder or somebody has introduced this to you, please ask your questions and we'll try our best to answer them. And maybe that way you might have the same passion, not to be selfish, but to share it with your friends and family. And for me, I just see this, like, as I said, my company will have different platforms not talking to each other. If somebody can bring all these products, the meeting products, the community product, compare your Facebook, the trading products, all in one platform that talk to each other. I see a lot of small business going for this, not trying to get different products in different companies. And then we make money because we are founding members. Or if you click on Google, anytime you do a search, Google is making money. So if anybody has any question, please raise your hands. I'll ask you to unmute yourself and ask it. Don't be shy. I don't see any hands up. Please raise your hand and ask questions. Guys, you must have come here with some questions in mind. Please raise your hand and ask your questions. If you go to your back office and raise your hand, I can see you, and then I'll ask you to unmute yourself and ask your questions. We're being shy. I want people to come here and have all their question answers. Nobody has their hands up. Okay, Mr. Jared, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Well, I want to thank the presenter so immensely. Mine is not a question, though. It is just an apprehension. It is so wonderful listening to Brother Collins talk and you. I know he started off by saying this might not mean so much to a good number of us who don't have any IT background, who don't have. It is just to share the dream and becoming real. The way they are talking is sounding so sweet, so convincing. So we want to appraise and appreciate you for that. And I, for one, I am just solemnly, and I don't know if there was anything beyond 100%. I am more than that, more than 100% into the show. I am just so overwhelmed. Please carry on. We are there together with you. Thank you.
In the Unpassive logo, we are in it to win it. So please, if you're here today, you have any question, whether it's a compensation, what is Unpassive, how it works, please ask. If there's anything that is not clear, please ask your question so it can be answered for you. So you know, if you are still trying to be a founding member, you can go and decide that you want to join. If you are a founding member, just join, and you want to explain to your friends and family what this is all about, please ask the question that is on answer to you. Let our brother here answer it for us. Are we all saying that we don't have questions? We are clear. We understand what it's all about. Or we just go with blind faith? Because I'm not seeing any hand up. Please, this is your opportunity to ask your question. Maybe, Brother Colin, you can again explain the compensation plan, because some people are still really not convinced that you don't have to recruit, but you're going to make money. If you can just explain the compensation plan, the worst case scenario, somebody just join as a founder and don't have anybody join under them. What is a compensation plan? Because we've said that this is not a pyramid scheme, because founding position is going to close. Once the company launch, once they do a soft launch, there will still be opportunity for you to be a founder, but it will be, the price will go up to $150, $149 to be precise. But once the company is launched, the founding position will be closed. You can come in now as a reseller. That's you buying almost like for the other language that we know, buying a share. So if you can explain to us that I joined today, I did not share it because I still did not understand the vision, but maybe I just joined because I want to get my auntie out from my bag. How am I going to make money? Worst case scenario. Take it over.
All right, thank you, Star. No, that question has been coming up time and again, and people are really scared because they always feel like you have to sell something to make money. You know, like when it comes to human being, the mindset is, how do I make money if I'm not going to do anything or I'm just sitting? What is the product? And all of those type of things. So as I said, again, it's an IT company. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to bring anybody. But if you can't, you want to bring it, the best bet is your family. Because again, if, for instance, there is something that is being given somewhere, who are the first people I will call? They are my families, you know, and I always want to be at the source, not like at the receiving end. I just want to be at the source where things are coming and I'm receiving. So the first people I will do is, my family, come, there is something here. Let's go and get it before we call our friends and everything. And until your pocket is full, that's when you start to think about, let me call my friends, because you know you cannot take it all. OnPassive is really massive, more than that. So what are the compensation plan? As we said, you don't have to recruit. Remember, during soft launch and after soft launch, where soft launch is like giving thank you to those who have like worked hard for the company, be it those who have tried, because remember, it's word of mouth. All of us are here because people tell people and said there is something here. So Ash want to thank those people, those who have revealed the company to the world, like by sharing, telling people that come in, this thing is really good. Ash have not even started marketing campaign. This is just people bringing their family in. We are here as a family, bringing family. And that's why I said OnPassive is a big family. During marketing campaign, your team will be built. Ash will build your team for you. OnPassive will build. And that's why they said artificial intelligence, AI. They will drive traffic to every site. Ash have proven it through some of the webinar they did, like those who did some of the YouTube webinar talking about OnPassive. Ash took some of them and Ash drove real traffic. 100, some of them had 100,000 people. Some of them had 1 million people coming. And Ash have done it with one of the product, just like a sampling, random sampling, and said, okay, if I have product like this, a software like this, how many people will want to use this software and how many people can buy it? When Ash drove it, within 3 minutes, there were 1 million people who came onto that site and said, produce it, we'll buy it. Real people, real traffic. And they said, if you put this thing in this way, and if Ash can do it with one product, just one, say Zoom, what about the rest? Remember, Zoom just made how much? Zoom just made, because of this Corona, just during the time of Corona, 1 year, Zoom made $250 billion profit only for Zoom. And Zoom is just one product, one company with a product, nothing else. This Zoom, we have it. Ash already have it. It's part of the product, and we call it portfolio because, you know, when they call it product, sometimes, like Ash said, I don't like to call it product. Our company will call it portfolio because portfolio is something with a lot of functionalities, different product. For instance, if you want to look at Facebook, Facebook is a product, but I can look at it as a portfolio. They want to make it as a portfolio because they have marketplace. Marketplace alone is a product. People go to Facebook not because they want Facebook, because they want to go and buy things online. Amazon is a portfolio. They're trying to put it in that way. OnPassive had all of this. Each product is a portfolio. So we have how many? 150. So how will you make money? They will drive it. When you come in, you participate, right? You come in, you register, $97, lock yourself. You know that you are registering with $97. Not only $97 are you registering with, but you are locking yourself into the pay system of OnPassive. So already you are part of the pay plan of OnPassive. So when they drive the product and they say, okay, this is the time we want to drive. Say you don't have anybody. You don't have anybody. During time, your first month, worst case scenario, you'll be making $500, just $500. Let's worst case scenario, $500. Because of the traffic they are driving, the volume of traffic that is coming, all of us are getting share of it. Within a year for you to be, so their last month of that year, say if they start to drive it, say they start in January, February, and they drive traffic 500. By the time you're going into December, worst case scenario, you'll be making 8,000 a month. It means you've already hit that probability of 150 or 120 divided by 12 is 8,000 a month without recruiting anybody. So that is the pay plan they have given you, and that is for worst case scenario. So 12 to 6 months, so you have 6 cycles of rotating. Say you have 3 because Ash will be giving what? 3 customers to come onto their side every month. Or they said 30 to 60 days, you have 3 customers without having. So you look at your side, number of people that have visited your page, 3. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So 3, 9, 27, and then multiply by 3 again, 81, you go 200 and 241, something like that. So 6 cycles, you will be making that money, you know, that money, 500, and it will increase. So that's why they said, by the time you are hitting your 12th month, this is the money you are making. So this is the pay plan they have given, but they said it is an estimation pay plan, and we are thinking about worst case scenario that you come in, you don't bring anybody, worst case you get it, and you have 2 funnels, as our sister already explained, with people asking about they'll be seeing money. You have deposit account, which is they call it the deposit side, where everything that is coming in, the money that you are making from OnPassive, the site is generating, you'll see there. And then you have your own wallet, where everything that is coming to deposit, the profit will move into your own wallet, and that money you can withdraw it. It is your money. It is real money. That is what you will be getting. And you are paying only once. You are buying your package once. Everything come out from your proceeds. So you don't have anything to do. You just sleep, and that's the money you are getting. I hope I've answered that question, sister. I hope I've answered it. So
Thank you. Anybody have any question, please? I said this is your opportunity. And I think when Brother Colin started, some of you have not joined. He said that within 3 years, you visually doing a walk-away income, not residual. In the beginning, we started with residual. Every company, when they start make millions down the line. So you start with residual, but from what I'm hearing, for some of us that doesn't have expensive taste, it looks like by year 1, it could be my walk-away income. If I have $8,000 a month, that is a good enough walk-away income for me to retire. But as I said, please, this is an opportunity for us to ask any question that we have in our mind to have clarification. I don't see any hand raised up. Okay, I see Azimi Dungwa. Mr. Azimi, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks. I've just been listening. I joined not too long ago, but I'm pretty impressed with what I'm hearing. I have one question and perhaps a follow-up question. I heard they mentioned 400,000 co-founders so far. Is there a target number that the OnPass is intending to get to?
I didn't quite get that. Sorry, I was just like distracted a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, so I heard, I think, I heard it had been mentioned we have so far, there are 400,000 co-founders across the world. So my question is there a target number of co-founders OnPass is trying to get to?
Sister, do you want to answer that or you want me to answer?
I can answer you.
Yeah, all right.
Really,
Okay.
no, there is no target number. That founder position is open as long as they go into launch. Once the company is launched, their position is closed. So for now, he's just let it open until launch. However, there's one step. He is going to go into, if you have developed software, you always do user acceptability. So before they go to launch, there will be soft launch. During soft launch, for people that like to see things, because some of us like that see before we believe, during soft launch, he is still going to open the founding position during that period. We don't know how long, whether it's 1 month for soft launch. That one, we're not privy to it. He doesn't have to give us all his secrets. So during soft launch, people can still have founding position. But at that point, if you have registered today and verify your email and you have not paid, your founding position is not secured. At that point, the fee will be $149, your founding position, instead of $97. However, because now you've actually see a product, he will only guarantee you $97 back. Money back guarantee will be only for that $97 that he has for everybody. So once soft launch is over and the company go into full production mode, that's launch, you cannot be a founding member of something that's already out there. So he doesn't have a target. And that's he thinks that even if he has, strangely, even if you have 1 billion people sign as founding member, he thinks each of them will still come out happy. They'll still make lots of money. And Colin, I would like you to expand because the world has how many billion people? If we have already 1 billion coming to OnPassive, we'll make money. So expand on that, please.
Yeah. So as our brother said, so OnPassive doesn't have like the number that a target. So one of the things that is happening here is because they still need to go through the process of legality, and that is what is holding OnPassive back. As soon as that document is out, as I said last time, then it's all over. Maybe soft launch will take 2 weeks, as he said, 3 weeks, depending on how the founders find it, or if there is any issues that might be discovered during the way. That is when they can say, okay, let's go back, fix it, and then push it. But if there is nothing, then know that it will not even take long and they'll go for launch. And when they launch, no more founder ever. It will never happen again in the life of this company. So there is no target. It's just what is happening is because there is a process that they are going. And because while they are still going, there is no point to close the founder position. For those who are still open and those who want to join, it is their time to come in. But when it's gone, it's gone. And it's because of this, because now, as I said, it's 99% ready. It is 99% ready. The only thing that is remaining is the legality. And thank God that Ash didn't launch, because it's something they notice that they have to do, because there is the gold card, the gold certificate for any standard, any company who wants to operate globally. You must have that gold certificate. And that gold certificate can come out. Maybe we don't know if it's already out, because we'll be having the founders meeting next week, because it was supposed to be this week, but they said because of the festive period, it will be next week. Who knows? Go in next week and I say, wow, this is it. And Ash is someone who always presents it. When they sign the document, the office in India, Ash present that document to all the founders, and we saw it. We saw the office when people went there, and when the gold certificate comes, Ash will present it. The moment it is out, that same day, just because the leadership council and the founders, they pleaded that, okay, just give us time, tell us. Though we don't want to rush into soft launch. When the certificate is out, tell us and give us time, or 1 week or 2 weeks, and say, okay, in 1 week time, we'll be going to soft launch. Because Ash doesn't want to wait anymore. Ash doesn't want to wait. It's just sometimes we said, no, don't take us by surprise. Just tell us well ahead of time. So if we have those who are still pending, we can tell them that this is the time. And it will be 1 week, I guess, when Ash will come out and say, you know what, next week, we are going out. I remember the other time we had when there was like pending founders since 2018. Ash came and said, okay, for those who want to buy those pending founders position, because maybe you brought a friend and the friend is not willing to come, and you have a cousin, you want to change the name because you don't want to be creating founders and people are rich and they are not paying. Ash opened it and said, okay, you guys, give it to anyone you want. No, don't sell it. They opened it and they gave 1 week, and that 1 week, the door closed. Everything, database clean, and everything is there. So those who are pending are those who just came in now. And again, the database will be cleared off if you don't come in. And when it is closed, it will be cleared off, and those who are remaining will remain. And that's how Ash works. Ash is someone who said, you know what? Ash doesn't need us as a founder. Ash doesn't need us because, as he said, the money is still there. The money that each founder have paid have not been used. It is still there. What they have built is out of his own pocket, the company and everything. This money, the founder money, will be used only for marketing campaign, because they have, if you look at your back office, you have about 5 cycle of marketing campaign. And those who are in marketing and those who knows they have background in management, they understand that marketing is not easy. It costs a lot of money just to put one poster in highway, one of the major roads. It costs a lot of money. Some of them are millions, depending on the time you want to run it. Some of them just to put it in the street is millions. So those money will be used for marketing campaign. And I said, your money is still guaranteed. Even if we use that money, you want to go out, we will still give your money and thank you very much. Regardless of if you've made profit in the company, your $97 will be given to you for life. So I think there is no time and there is no limit. It's just because of what is holding them back, because of that legality, not because Ash want more founders, no.
Yeah, let me add on to what you just said. This crowdfunding approach to raise money, as you know, I'll let you know you have 2 questions. This crowdfunding approach to raise money is not a new thing. Companies have used that before to do it. And that way, you don't have some banks in your neck. And if you have somebody like Ash, I've listened to him not once. I've been lucky to go to Zoom webinar that he has attended. His plan is, his goal is philanthropic approach. That's why he decided to use the crowdfunding approach for this product. He tells us that if each founder help 2 to 3 people after this business launch, and he goes and says that I have reduced a lot of poverty in the world, that is my legacy, that is what I will take. So that is why he's using this approach. Because I know some people have asked me, why is he coming to me and you to ask for money? They are Fortune 500 company, you can go and get money from them, loan from the bank. The research crowdfunding, companies have used it before. Zinu, you had the second part of your question?
Thanks a lot for answering the first part. And I think you touched a little bit on the second part of my question, but I'm going to go ahead and also ask anyway. I mean, one of the things that is also important to me, and that I was just going to ask, and perhaps someone can explain it, maybe expand on it, but it was really the mission. What's the mission here? And I think you touched a little bit on the philanthropic aspect, but what's the mission for OnPass?
All right, maybe I can answer that. I can answer that because I've been attending and Ash have been asking, people have been asking this question a lot about the mission of OnPassive. What Ash want to prove to the world is that this world has a lot to offer to mankind, but greedy people have just sit on top of the world of what they can share to others. That you can share your wealth. He gave example of Microsoft, Bill Gates. He's sitting on trillions. Just imagine if Bill Gates would have said, okay, I want founders, just come in, participate with even $2, and you'll be making this amount, share in this world, that trillions I'm sitting on. You know, the world would have been a better place. Bill Gates alone cannot help the whole world. Like when he pretend that, oh, I'm going to Africa, I want to give aid. You know what? We don't need aid. Open the funnel. Let's come in and participate on your wealth and see how many people will change life of their own family. So the one thing he said, he called all those top giants and said, this is what they are doing. Look at Mark Zuckerberg, trillions, Facebook, how many people he has as founders. And even the founders they have, their money is like limited. You know, I know even the cryptocurrency, when they open it, Bitcoin application. Highest you can get is 75 million, and you just sit there and you don't know. You can never even cross some of them. I know one person in UK with that money bought 3 houses in Chelsea, £1 million each. But if you don't take care, that money will disappear. But what Ash is saying, he said, I don't want to what I have is enough for me and my family. But I want to prove something, that there is a lot of money in this world. Greedy people don't want to share. And he said, he alone, he have traveled to India. He's from India origin, live in United States. He knows that there's a lot of poor people in this country. But all these tech giants, they will go there and take the best brain, build this software, make money out of them, milk them, and leave them in abject poverty. The same with Africa. So when Ash launched this program, it was $975 for you to become a founder. He said, no, if I want to talk about reducing poverty, I want all people of all walk of life to join. I need to give it for nothing, but I cannot give it for free. What I can do is put it 95% discount, which is $97. So people can participate, share in this world that OnPassive is giving. The only thing Ash is saying every day, he said people will make a lot of money because he will prove it. 400 people. If you yourself can say, okay, I've made this amount of money, a walk away income, I can pick 3 people out of my family and help them, the world will be a better place. So what he is thinking about, proving to the world that there is a lot of wealth, but greedy people have hold it, philanthropy. And he doesn't believe in luxurious car. I remember there was a meeting, somebody said, if I have this money, oh, you know what? I will just drive Maserati. And he said, no, your aim is not about that, it's not about money. It's about helping people. Because Ash cannot help the whole world. But if this founder at that time were about 250, he said, imagine 250 people, all of us in OnPassive, pick 1 people each or 2 people each. How many people have we helped in the world? And secondly, again, he said, those who have been in online business have become unsuccessful, the 92% or 95%. I want to turn that 95% to money-making machine to show them that it is because those people who have all those online business, they are just greedy people. You can make money out of them, but they have decided for you not to make money, but they want to milk you out. So I'm here to turn that people, that dream that people have failed to be positive, and then they can go out and tell the story. And I said, your way of life will tell people that you come from OnPassive. I don't know if I've answered your question. That is the goal of the mission.
Brother Collins, that's excellent. Thanks a lot. Really, that means a lot to me and to those who I'm going to be sharing this with. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, as I said, I've attended a meeting today. Ash have said that. He laughed. That guy said, one of the meetings I attended, somebody was walking. One of the offices based in Orlando, Florida. And somebody was walking by I think it came out there, he was a Cameroonian, walking back with a baby, and saw the building and walked in and said, oh, I just saw this building here. OnPassive, I want to come and see what it's all about. The man went, took the guy, came to his office and joined the Zoom meeting with the guy. The guy had a little baby. I said, oh, they were talking. So he's a Cameroonian. I said, okay, reach out to these people and they'll let you know how to join. His vision is to say that we don't want to have a lot of the Bill Gates and all these Google people that are sitting on trillions of dollars. So he said he's from India. A lot of the tech people that Bill Gates, Apple, all of them they are using is from his place. India is the tech capital. They pay them cheap labor. And he still go to India and see a lot of people in the suburbs walking barefooted, no clothes, no shoe. And he has gone to Africa, he's seen that too. And one of the reasons that he said, apart from the legal document he's waiting, that's delayed him, he went to Africa to work with the banks in Africa. And they were asking for, lack of a better word, bribes. I refused. And then some people, especially in Nigeria, complained that you might have 10 million in your account. I want to go and withdraw it. The bank manager will say there's no money until you give me 3%. So he wasn't happy about that. So I think he's trying to build his own prepaid card so those in Africa too can get their money. and nobody should be taking it from their back office to that prepaid card. So people should not be controlling their money. So it's billing that prepaid card as well. So the guy is out to help people and not for the rich to keep being rich. If anybody else have a question, please don't be shy. This is your opportunity. And Collins is really doing us a favor. He's been there longer. He has most of the answer I might not have. Raise your hand and I'll ask you to unmute yourself and ask your question. Do I take it that the question that you had somebody has asked and we answered? And if so, it is 120 here. If we're all happy and we think we don't have further questions, I can end the meeting. But please, if you have any question, burning question, please, this is your opportunity to ask. Don't be shy now, we're among friends and family. No question is a stupid question, please. We all learn from each other's question. All right, Collins, I want to thank you for your time today. Thanks a lot, brother, for doing this. I think there are some questions that you've answered today and some explanation that has helped me. And you've really, really clarified that we don't have to recruit to make money because we Africans don't like to recruit. We don't have to sell any product to make money because we Africans cannot sell. And you've convinced us again that the product is on Passive are viable products because a lot of this online business bottle up because they don't have viable products. Communication is here to stay. Community is here to stay. So we have your own Connect that will be fighting with Facebook. We like to watch videos, so videos are here to stay. We have our own video platform. We'll be at least competing with the YouTubes of the world. Online business are here to stay. So we have our own marketing place that will be competing with all the Walmart and Amazon. And world will not be the same after Corona. A lot of companies are going purely remotely now. So we'll have our own webinar type of platform to compete with all the Zooms and everything. And all of these products, one of the things I joined when he was there said that he's been in IT for a long time, and most of these products have loopholes that he has built in. Collins can expand on that. Another software to fix those loopholes. So that's why what he's bringing is different from what is out there. So Collins, am I right there?
Yeah, you're very correct, very correct. Most of the softwares out there, some of them are just like sometimes Ash says that Facebook was a mistake. You know, it's just like old legacy product or old legacy softwares who will say put together, bundle it, and then put it out of the market because it was the first of the kind. People jump in and say, oh, I can see somebody, I can do this, I can do that. But it was a big mistake because just had it been that they had a software that is even closer to Facebook or something similar, Facebook wouldn't have even survived, even the market. They came out because there was nothing there. They just put it out and started improving on it, but still, they still have their mistakes and this because again, it's not even protected. If we look at Facebook, sometimes I also tell people, I say, don't go and put all your information on Facebook because it is not protected. There is a lot of loopholes. Somebody can grab all your information and do something terrible and they will come and arrest you. And sometimes people don't even believe it, but it's not protected. It's just like all things put together in a way. And Mark Zuckerberg is making a lot of money out of it. So most of the software out there, Ash have just looked at it and said, you know what, how can we make our own better? How can we do something that people will come and they will never want to go again? So, and one of the things I want to expand, coming as a customer on Passive, as Ash have ever said, I say something. Sometimes we go on YouTube, we watch program. We are customers. We are doing this, giving money to YouTube. Is YouTube paying you? And you said no. But we're supposed to be getting something because we are watching it. And this is what OnPassive we do. Customer will also have benefit, not only by watching it, but sometimes you will have commission coming out from what you are watching. Remember that those who want to move their YouTube to OnPassive, they will have a place. And you will be sleeping they will drive the millions of customers you needed for you to be able to make decent money. Not when they talk about money, not like little, proper money. You know, and one of the things I wanted to add again, I've just escaped my mind about all this product and the product OnPassive is doing. So it's like the whole ecosystem in one place, having in one bundle, which some of us can use because we've paid for it, and then they can also drive traffic for us to make money. I think the other one, if I remember, I've just escaped my mind. So that's fine. But at least it's real product. We build it from scratch. Everything is from scratch, and it's like really, really decent product. You know, it's really free and it's really protected, and it's user friendly as well.
Sorry guys, I'm having my breakfast. Excuse me, I see we had some two people just joined. Brother Samuel from Dallas. You might have questions you can ask.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, I just joined in and I wanted to just follow up before I can ask any question if I'm in doubt. Thank you. Hi to everybody.
Oh.
Sorry, Brother Samuel, the meeting has been going on for over an hour. So if you're here today, either you're a founder member or somebody invites you. And because we've been going on for 1 hour, that's why I'm giving you the floor to say, if you came here today, maybe you have some questions, you have some things that you want it to clarify for you. It's a time to ask.
No, I'm a founder. Actually, I did not really, I'm now in Canada and I did not get the link. It's just when my daughter has sent me the link just now. That's why I'm joining.
All right. So are you a founding member? Your daughter is a founding member?
Yeah. No, myself, I'm a founding member.
Okay. All right. So
let me say something. I'm the one that just sent Mr. Samuel the link.
Okay.
He's one of my downloads.
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
that's that.
Oh, okay. So you are in good hands. She have a lot of the questions. Yeah. So if you had any question, I think she'll be able to answer for you. Our brother here, Collins from England, has been kind enough to give us his time. He's been a founding member for a long time. He has an IT background, so he understands the concept. Because most of us are like, how will I just no recruit, don't sell any product, make money. So he's explaining very well to us that anytime we go to search engine in Google, Google is making money. But if they come and use our old products, we will be making money because we're founding members. We'll be sharing in that profit. So if you really don't have any question, it's fine. I see somebody join with HP. HP, do you have any question that you would like to be answered? Any burning questions, or just are you here just to find out what is this? Let us know, see whether Brother Collins can answer that for you. HP, unmute yourself. The person that joined with HP. All right, it looks like either you can't hear me or. Oh, okay, sorry. Sister Ebim has a question. Sister Ebim, unmute yourself, please, and ask a question, please. Sister Ebim, unmute yourself. Good evening. Can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
I think I'm unmuted.
Okay.
I've unmuted myself.
Okay, go ahead.
My question is down numbers. Our presenter said he started year 20. I've missed it numbers. I got kicked off the call for a few minutes, but I'd like to know firstly how much he puts into the business about 2020 and how much made. So thank you.
Sister Abby, your line was cutting. Let me rephrase to say I got it right. I think that you're asking that how much you need to put into the business, correct?
The question is in two parts.
Okay.
My question is specific to the presenter, to ask how much did he put into the business when he started, and how much has he made so far? I believe.
Okay, I think Miss, you didn't get the whole concept. So Collins, if you can help us again, just round up. This is I'll try first. This is a business in the making. This is an IT company in the making. So he's going to launch. Before he launches, he's looking for founding members. So there's no money making now. The company is not operational. Like when Google started, before Google launched, Google had about 150 founding members. Some of us were not lucky to have it our way, or if it came, it was too expensive. So as a founding member, when the company launched, you'll be sharing in the profit. That's the simple way to put it. Profit sharing. And what comes out of your pocket is first the $97 to registration and secure your founding member's position. And after that $97 is paid, once the company is launched, you have to pay another, buy a package. We just want to, simple word, we'll call it a package. And that package might be anything between $100 to $250. He has not decided. Every founding member, the package is the same cost. Let's work. We are advising people to work on the worst case scenario so they can be prepared. That is $250. If you work on that worst case scenario, means the total money that you have out of pocket is $350 for life, out of pocket. However, your $97 is guaranteed for life, money back guarantee. The way I look at it, for somebody to guarantee your money to register for a company for life means this person believes in this company and believes that it will make money. So once the company is launched, people will be using our product. And your domain, once you register as a founding member, you have an address that the company has. That domain, traffic will come there, and every money there will be profit sharing. You'll be making money in your domain, and it will come from your back office. Once you register, you have a back office. There, right now, you say founding members. The moment you go live, will be called OnPassive. In that back office, you have a wallet. That's where your money will be. If anybody has done, this is not, again, not an online marketing company, but if you've done any online marketing type of business, you'll see that there's a wallet. Even, where am I going there? Let's go to PayPal. If someone sends you money in PayPal, it will be in your wallet until you go and take it out. So that money will be in your wallet. And you can use any way to take it out as a bank. You can link it to your bank. You can link it to any way that you want to link it to take your money out. That money is income, so it's taxable in the country that you are taking your money from. It's taxable income based on the laws of that country. Did I answer your question, sister? I know you're calling from Nigeria. The line is a little bit broken.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much.
Okay. That's my sister calling from Nigeria. Right, so the company, when Amazon wanted to start, Amazon actually had founding members. And I know one of my nephews that met a founding member at Amazon. He bought Amazon for $1. Now he's making millions. However, right now, if you want to join Amazon, because my nephew has gone to open a marketplace in Amazon so they can give him product and drive traffic there, they're asking him for $10,000 to start him off with 3 products, $10,000. So I am so passionate to share this, not because I have to recruit, because I don't want our community to miss this opportunity. It's what they risk. And the fun is that he's not even risking anything. I don't know why he asked us money back guarantee. I would have taken it without money back guarantee, because I've been in this country and I've seen all this product came behind. And from the Google that came after Internet Explorer and Firefox and disrupt the market, we fear the Ubers have disrupt the taxi market, the Airbnb disrupt the hotel market. We have seen it. And we in our community, I would say it because I think most of us here are Africans, being doubting Thomas, we have lost out of this opportunity. So for me, I'm sharing this, even asking Zoom meetings, doing this passionately because I don't want our community to miss out in this opportunity. I think that if it works, it will be a great opportunity for us. Any other question? I see it.
Just to add to what our sister have just said, if we look at it for most of the great companies that have really exist in Israel, like Google, Facebook, Amazon, all those top companies, if you ask yourself, who are those? Who are the founders? If you go, they are all Asians. Because technology started with them and they already know what is technology and they know the benefit of technology. It's going to an IT world now. The way it is moving, we can't just stop it. You know, without IT, there is no way we can even exist. And that is the reason why when they were talking about trillions of dollars, some of these gurus have made, like Amazon. Remember last time in US, they took them to court and said, there is fishy game. Amazon is making this amount of money. They are selling things which are not really, they're selling like they're really ripping customers off. Let me put it that way. And they said, we're not ripping because they're using our platform for free. What are they paying? Just a click, and it's just nothing, percentage. But if you calculate the number of people, the whole world using that platform, say 2 billion people are using that, most of those platforms, Google, Amazon. It's a lot of money. They are making trillions. But there is no way they can tell them, stop, go out of market because the world will be shut down. If you tell them, pull your product, most of the businesses, most even military, government agency cannot operate without this. And how do you nail them down? Because they've already provided the goods and services to the world. They've already transformed the world where we cannot go back to do things manually. We need all this automated product to ease our life. But you cannot nail them because if you look at what they are getting from each and every one, it's just nothing. It's a penny. But if you put that penny together, multiply by 2 billion people, it's a lot of money. And this is the thing when we said we have not like those from the Black origin. Sometimes we are always scared of something. And now I always tell people, this is the time, as an African, we need to choose hope over fear. We need to, even if you fall 10 times, get up 10 times. Don't say, oh, I was scammed here. So why, you know, the only thing you can do is to learn. Just say, okay, I've failed. Yes, they scammed me here. But don't say, I will block my ears. I will not give ears again to anything. Because the time you block your ear, good things will pass. And you say, my God, they told me this, but I never even wanted to listen because someone scammed me this way. You know, sometimes listen, you know, we are all human beings. You can listen and then make your own analysis. Ask yourself a lot of questions. And if you see it, get in. Because by the time I enter, I register I registered on GoFounders, on passive. I lost 10,000. I lost 10,000 on trading. And I was just like almost blow the wall. I said, my God, I just lost this money. The profit I made, I lost it all that same day. Because what happened? Donald Trump spoke something to China and they had this oil war. I fell asleep. When I got up, all my trading money is gone. But it was profit. It wasn't even my capital I put in. But I was like, my God, I was thinking of making more. I've lost. But the next day, I'm getting on passive. The next day, I'm getting into on passive because I discovered it and I said, this is what I've been looking for. And then I've just stopped trading because I want to concentrate now on passive until I get there. And what I'm saying is, on passive is there. You will see Africans going on when they will sign, like the way Google sign and present their product into the trading world, international trade. And all these trade that people are trading on Google now, they sign multi-billion with the trade of agency only to put their platform for you to trade because you speculate on their market share, the volumes, what the profit they will make, and you speculate and you're making money. The Google is making all that money, sharing among their founders. What is happening? Some people will trade and they said, oh, don't worry, I'm with OnPassive. You are not, because you never came in when it was founder position. You are not. You are just a customer giving money to the founders. You know, so that's why I would always tell Africans, get into the source. Don't wait and wait until when all the things are coming, you want to be just at the receiving end because you want product. Some people said, don't worry. When they launch it, I will join. When they launch it, there'll be no more founder position. What do we need founder for? What will Ash need founder for? You know, so there'll be no more founders. So just get in, be at the receiving end, grab what you can grab, get a piece of the pie, because there are 6-point-something billion people in this world. If 2 billion Ash can take the market, OnPassive take 2 billion or 2.5 billion. Who knows if it is 4 billion? Just imagine what OnPassive will want. How much will come into your own pocket? And you said, no, you don't want it for $97 because you are scared. So please, the only advice I can give everyone, go in. If you lost $97, I'll tell you it's not the end of the world, because it's just nothing. Even in Africa, it will not make you more rich or more poorer than what you are today. $97 cannot make you a millionaire. It can make you a millionaire when you join OnPassive, but if you keep it in your pocket, it will not change. Maybe you'll use it somewhere. Maybe your pocket will even burst and the money will come out. So please get there. Don't be scared. It's just word of encouragement. Don't be afraid of anything, because the more we are scared, the more nothing is coming. So thank you.
Thank you, Brother Colin. I see Sister Grace joined. If anybody has any question, we are almost wrapping up. Thanks, Colin, for your time today. Sister Grace, you just joined. Do you have any question? If either a founding member or maybe somebody invited you here today, did you have any questions? Sister Grace, unmute yourself.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Are you a founder member or somebody invited you?
Somebody invited me.
Okay, so are you thinking of becoming a founding member?
Oh, I am. I
Yeah.
am.
Okay, you joined late.
Yeah.
Did you get a sense of what is going on, or do you want a quick recap? We can do it for you. We have a.
Oh, I can. Yeah, that would be helpful, please.
Okay, we have a 20-minute gap. So, Brother Colin, I'm sorry. I told you because of the nature, we made this open. I didn't want to block it for people not to join. Sorry, people were joining at any other different times. Can you just give a brief overview, not too long, what OnPassive is and what the opportunity is for people that become founding members?
All right. Thank you, Sister, again for the opportunity. Sister Grace, I know you just joined. People are we've been explaining for more than 2 hours, but again, we cannot or tired of explaining, especially with this great opportunity at hand. Again, the reason why we are here is to get most of our own African brothers and sisters, those who are founders, to understand the product, understand what OnPassive is all about, and then get their family members. Because as Ash said, it's always about family. If you cannot convince your own family to get in, you cannot convince anybody out there. So the reason why we're having this webinar is to really educate people about OnPassive and make them to understand that it's legitimate, they have viable product, there is nothing to be scared because your money is guaranteed. So what is all about OnPassive is an IT company with AI product. So what is AI? Artificial intelligence. So they'll be building all web services. Artificial intelligence is one of the modern technology. Without artificial intelligence, there is no way you can do anything. So if I can pass my eye back about a lot of things. First, you have web services. When they build web services was more of the dynamics, even though it is still there. Web services, you cannot do anything without web services. But web services was about communication, bringing things, driving information. For instance, if you go on Google, you Google something, you type in whatever you want, or you go to Amazon, you type in, you write in normal English, but what is really bringing back, returning all what you want to see, they are all web services running behind. They are like the information, like the messenger going and tell, sister, this I've asked for this product, maybe olive oil, please can you get it for me? It will read like the coding language, send the information to the database or the server, based on the language you've written, maybe on JavaScript or whatever, translate it, grab the olive oil, bring it back and present it to your front. What things that are happening behind, you don't know, but it's web services doing all those manipulation. Now you come, artificial intelligence, it's about customer, it's about targeting. Who are those driving this, asking the web services, taking the memories of this? Oh, sister ABC have asked this information. Every time when she comes, she always asks for A, asks for B, asks for C. Now the web service will keep, the artificial intelligence will keep that information. Every time you log onto the service, all what you have been asking will always be in front of your search engine, running in front of you. It means because you have been onto all those sites, and this is what you have been asking. So you now is the target market, because they know what you like and they will always present it, regardless of if you want to buy or not. It was always, for instance, if you go to your Google or your Google Mail, if you see sometimes you see shoes, if you've been on a lot of sites, you will see all those things running. It's because artificial, sometimes they pick it, they kept it, grab it, put it as a bundle, and they know, okay, this is what you like. Customer way of thinking. So artificial intelligence will even do it much more better, AI. So OnPassive is an IT company and it's based on artificial intelligence. They are based in what? In India, Hyderabad, which they have a viable company standing there with, I think, 3 floors, 3-story building at 5-story, I think it's 5 or 6. And they have 600 employees, engineers, building all the software from ground up, from scratch. They are building everything they had, they build it from scratch. And that is what we'll be using. They have almost 53 products which are there. So some of them, we can even name them. Even some of them, I don't even know it by head, but you have O Connect, you have O Academy, you have O My Life, you have O Bless. O Bless is, and said O Bless will bring more money because it's about charity. Charity organization need all this, they need it for them to be able to get money from all those who are the donors to help the world. So that's for mankind. Then we're talking about VPN. VPN things, some of them, they are just like connect with the services. They have lot which they are building. Some of them is for, they have even accounting software. They have human resource software, application, I would call it portfolio, all of those things they have. So 52 of proper product build, which will be used all over the world, all over. They have even Zoom. Their Zoom can take infinite. When you talk about infinite, if the world is 6 billion people, it can take more than 6 billion people and it will never crash. Zoom, the maximum is 5,000, gone. You cannot even exceed 5,000. If you want more than, you have to call, write for them to try to see how they can adapt the application. The maximum is 5,000. And that 5,000, you pay a lot of money just to get 100 people. I know those who buy Zoom, I don't know the price now, maybe it's about $200. So just imagine for you to get a month, $200 a month. And then if you want to get 500 people on your platform on Zoom, how much will it be? You're talking about 500, 600 only for Zoom. But OnPassive with the Connect, it will be lesser than that, and you'll get it in a bundle. So you can see the product is one of the things I wanted to say, I forgot, and it just came in my mind. So when you are using OnPassive, so customer will come, companies will come to use it. There are companies who are financially stable. They will come in, participate, pay monthly fee. There are some that are not financially stable, but they love the product. So they will come, participate, but at some point, because they are really tight on their budget, they can say, oh, we can't. What OnPassive will do, it will reduce their monthly fee. Over time, it will be zero. They will not pay anything. Over time, OnPassive will pay them for using this product. So they will come and never, ever go out. So they will come with their customer. And because OnPassive is driving traffic on their side, the benefit to have that share volume that OnPassive will pay, because OnPassive have made a lot of money from them. So OnPassive will say, you know what, the only thing I can do for you is to pay you dividends. And the reason why OnPassive will be paying them, because there are other products around that the company might be interested in, and they'll want to pay. You know, we said, okay, we can pay for you, we cannot pay. OnPassive said, okay, don't pay for this. I will even give you money, because that is customer loyalty. They treat them like king. They will come and they will stay. So, my sister, this is what OnPassive is doing. And then we talk about monthly residual, what you'll be getting. Because they are driving traffic, customer is coming. You are part of OnPassive. You are part of the shareholder, a founder. Means all the profit they are getting, part of it will be coming for you and me. And that is how we're making endless residual profit. There was a time I said something about who is a millionaire. They say a millionaire is not somebody who make $1 million this month and next month, nothing. Maybe 500,000, you're not a millionaire. A millionaire is someone who makes $1 million this month, next month is $1 million. The other month is $1 million. That is the people they call millionaire. And this is where Ash is taking us to, saying that there is a lot of money, a lot of resources in this web. Greedy people have just sat on it and they don't want people to share in that thing. And that is why Ash want to prove. He said, if I can prove it today and die and expose a lot of people will know that you have been giving your money to those who don't care about you. So that is it. You are muted.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you are muted, sister. All right. You are muted.
I'm muted, sorry. Thank you for that passionate summary. If everybody is on my passive WhatsApp group, you see I've just posted a screenshot there. Mr. Ash will be available today at 10:30 Eastern time. Today, 10:30 Eastern time in Eastern time. So I don't know. He said he put it there. There will be 9 a.m. in India, 7:30 Pacific time, but 10:30 p.m. today. I don't know if you can convert your time, and if you are willing to hear the man himself speak, log in, join him. He has a special event today, Super Sunday with the CEO, Mr. Ash Mofara. December 26, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, Sunday 9 a.m. Indian time, Saturday 7:30 Pacific time. I have put in my WhatsApp group the meeting link and ID. I think if you are excited as I am, it will be good for you to join and hear the man himself speak. I don't see any hand raised, so without further ado, I'll give one last chance for question. Anybody has any question, raise your hand. I didn't see any question in the chat. People are just like agreeing that a lot of people stay on millions and it's our time. So if anybody else doesn't have any question, I would thank my brother, Mr. Collins, for this wonderful summary and question answer session. And I'll end the Zoom meeting. So one last time, anybody has any question, please raise your hand. If all of us are happy with what we had today, raise up your hand. Raise it in Zoom so I can see it. I want to see all hands raised. If you are happy with what you had today, just raise your hand up. How do I raise my own hand?
How do you raise your hand?
I tried to do it in Zoom. You're laughing.
Super interesting, sir. Super good.
So it looked like we all raising our hands. Look like we're all excited. We just have to. We just have to share. And for the people in my group, the way the rest of the other people are doing, they're having webinars often so they can keep their people on brass and keep them excited. Brother Collins have offered his time as long as he can make it. If we think that we need another Q&A like this, let me know. I will set it up. If not, thank you for taking your time today and spending this time to understand what you're getting yourself into. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a marketing company. You don't have to say anything. It's a computer company. So I'm glad to see that a lot of people joined today, and I hope all your questions have been answered. Thanks, Colin, for your time. Without further ado, I'll say bye-bye to everybody. Go off your video and say bye-bye so we can see you. All right, I'm seeing all the faces that was hiding. Bye-bye. All right, thank you guys for spending the afternoon with me. Cheers. We are in it to win it. That's the unpassive model. We are in it to win it. This is our decade. Unpassives have come to make us go out of corporate America. And the way Mr. Ash said is that start thinking of businesses you want to invest in because you will make a lot of money. And he wants you not to be selfish to ride expensive car, but to help mankind. That is his mission and his vision. All right, bye-bye. How do I end this thing now? How do I end this meeting? End recording first. Where do I end my recording? Recording. I was recording it. Where do I end my recording?